G'day everybody, it is Seth Vinree here for Catastrophic Level Events. How are we all? It is a glorious Thursday night. I'm wonderful. I hope you're wonderful. I hope your week's been good. We have a little bit of news happening this week. Quite a bit. Well, actually, not a lot. I thought there'd be more, but there isn't actually a lot. But we do have some coming up. And then later on, we're going to be jumping on the amazing sci-fi game that is Star Citizen. That's right, a bit of Star Citizen tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what I want to play. No, technically, what's happened is I've played it a lot, and I'm really crap at it. And what I did is I went out and made a little bit of I went and bought some things, so my ship's a little faster, and now I'm broke. So I need to go make some money. So we're going to go do that, all right, later on tonight. But first up, we've got some news. Now, just to highlight the news tonight, we're going to be looking at some new sci-fi shows that are sort of in the cyberpunk kind of realm that we're going to be looking at. We've also got some news coming out of Ubisoft for Splinter Cell, so we'll be checking in with that and seeing what that's all about. We also have some more GTA 6 news as well, so we'll dive into a little bit of GTA 6 as well. I know there's a lot of GTA 6 news coming out there, so we'll try and minimize what's coming out of that, but we'll just keep you up to date every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the best we can with what's coming out, because everyone's being flooded with all this stuff, so I'm trying to we also have some news on Taylor Sheridan's TV series. All right, that's going to be coming up, launching a new series. Well, not a new series, a new part to one of the series that's already out. So stay tuned for that as well. We're also going to have a little bit of news about The Division. Okay, we got some Tom Clancy news as well. So a little bit of news, Tom Clancy news tonight with Splinter Cell and The Division. We also have some more sci-fi news for the small screen. Okay, so some sci-fi news about a new sci-fi series that might be coming out that may just take a page out of The Expanse's book. And I love The Expanse. I thought it was a great series. It was a 6-season series, and I think it fell too short. I really do. I was very upset when it dropped off, like most of my favorite shows like Firefly and everything that sort of, I think, was just killed way too early. We also, again, have actual Cyberpunk news. Alright, Cyberpunk 2077 news. Alright, so we'll be launching into that as well. Also some local esports news, okay, from the Australian Esports League. We've got, I think it's the weekend, I think the last weekend's, standings for the high school, Marvel Rivals competition. So we're going to go and have a quick look at those as well. We also have some more small screen stuff. Chris, an Aussie, Australian, Chris, Mr. Hemsworth himself, looks like he might be jumping into making the third movie of a trilogy, so it will be a trilogy, coming out of a series that he's a Netflix series that he's been doing. So we'll be having a quick look at those as well. We also have some sad news for you guys with Fortnite, but happy news for me for Fortnite, because as everyone knows, I'm not a Fortnite fan, never have been. I don't like it. There's something about it I don't like. I don't know what it is. So we've got some news there, Fortnite news coming out. Also, some more news from Crimson Desert now that it's out. It's been going, so we've been getting a lot of news on Crimson Desert. But what we're going to do is we're going to pinch through it over the next couple of weeks. We'll just pick and choose what's happening there with Crimson Desert. Now that it's out and everyone's playing it and everything like that, there's not much else to report on it, really. Okay, so it's almost old news. Okay, again, we have a sequel, another movie sequel, that we're going to talk about as well, a comedy, a sci-fi comedy. Alright, stay tuned for that as well, later in the show. We also have another sequel, again, so a big night for sequels, movie sequels and TV sequels, with Gerard Butler. I wonder what you can think of what sequel he may or may not be doing. We'll be looking into that as well later in the show. And also, we have found ourselves a cute little co-op survival adventure with a human and their dog. We'll also be exploring that as well. And we also, looks like we also may have some official news. Now, I saw this and I didn't really look into it, but we will. We're going to explore this. But it looks like we have some official news coming from Turok. Okay? All right. So, the dinosaur hunter guy. All right. So we're going to be looking at that. And also, I think we might even have some Need for Speed news. All right. That we're going to be, looking at as well. So, what do you think about that? Jump in the chat. Tell me if any of them you're excited for. If not, we'll start from there. And, let's do it. It's the news. How are we? It's the news. Now, to start off our news tonight, we're going to share with you a little bit of news from Need for Speed. Now, Need for Speed is rumored to ditch its festival vibes and return to its underground roots, bringing back intense night racing, neon-lit streets, and raw street culture. The focus shifts to reputation, risk, and adrenaline, with every race feeling darker, faster, and more immersive than ever before. With deep car customization and high-speed police chases, every run could turn into a cinematic escape. From fine-tuned builds to relentless pursuits, the experience aims to deliver pure street racing energy fans have been waiting for. So this is big news coming out of the Need for Speed camp, okay? It's going to drop all of its festival vibes and it's going to try and get back to its underground. So everyone knows that pretty much one of the first Need for Speed games was Need for Speed Underground. It was amazing. It was great. Then it came out number 2 with that amazing soundtrack with, Static X and Snoop Dogg. And it was just, sublime. Hopefully we're going to get sliding back into that. Hopefully Snoop will jump in there as well and provide some music. So that's some great news to hear from the Need for Speed camp. Now, we also have some new news, that it looks like, now we don't have a lot of information on this. It was just an official, someone threw it out there. I think it was announced by TGA in 2024, by Saber. It's going to be a 1950s comic reboot, third-person co-op dino shooter with DNA suit upgrades. All right. It's called Turok Origins. All right. Turok Origins. I haven't got much more details like that, but I'm going to look more into it, okay? There was one comment here from a person saying, yeah, but it looks kind of crap. That's your opinion. Maybe keep it to yourself. But I will have a look, alright? We're going to look into more information on Turok as it comes to our table. Now, we have found ourselves a cute and cozy little survival adventure game. It is called Ikuma. Ikuma, the Frozen Compass. The Compass. It's an upcoming adventure game focused on survival, exploration, and the bond between a boy and his dog in a harsh and frozen world. For the quick breakdown, the story, you play as Sam, a boy stranded on an Arctic island alongside his loyal dog Ellie, as they search for a way home. Gameplay is going to be exploring icy landscapes. You'll be able to discover wrecked ships, solve puzzles, and gather food through different activities like fishing to survive. Its unique feature is that you'll be able to play solo or in co-op. One player controls Sam, while the other will be able to control Ellie the dog. That sounds so much fun. That sounds really good. Okay. It looks like it's going to be coming out on most platforms, which is Steam, Epic on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Series S. And its release date is expected this year in 2026. We'll keep an eye out on that for you and give it to you right here. If you want to see any more information on that, just jump onto our Catastrophic Level Events Facebook page. All of the articles are up on there if you want any more information about what we're having, and join the links and everything like that. And join in the conversation and say hi to everybody while you're there. All right, moving on. We have an update on the Fallen series. That's right, the Fallen series. Gerard Butler's series, Fallen. Looks like it's getting a new one called Night Has Fallen. Night Has Fallen places Gerard Butler back into chaos as Mike Banning. He will face his most personal mission yet. Set in the scorched desert filled with broken cities and fading hope, the story dives into isolation, pressure, and the heavy weight of duty. This time the danger feels even closer, more emotional, and impossible to escape. Alongside him, returning, will be Morgan Freeman and Scarlett Johansson, bringing depth to a fragile fight for survival. Banning must protect individuals whose hold the key to peace while facing enemies hidden within the chaos of a collapsing world. The desert becomes a battlefield filled with tension, explosives, and blood-stained consequences. Every step forward feels heavy and heavier as past choices return, forcing Bannon to confront the violence that has shaped him and the cost of every life he has taken. It's going to be gritty and emotional. The film explores sacrifice beyond patriotism. This final fight, what will be the final one, is not just about saving a nation, but saving what remains of a man's soul. Okay? This is going to be an absolute action film for the ages. I'm pretty sure. I can't wait. I've loved all of the Fallen series. I can't wait. So everyone buckle up. There is no release date. When we get one, we'll let you know. Okie dokie. Nice. Staying with the theme of cinema, we have a sci-fi epic continuation. We'll just say, the next chapter of Paul. Yes, Paul, the dirty mouth talking little alien voiced by Seth Rogen, is back for Paul 2. Paul 2 Galactic Outlaws in 2026 is going to be a bigger, wider sci-fi ride. The cult sci-fi movie Paul is being imagined in a larger sequel concept called Paul 2 Galactic Outlaws. And it goes far beyond Earth. There will be a returning cast of Simon Pegg as Graham, Nick Frost as Clive, and Seth Rogen as the voice of Paul, with Florence Pugh as a powerful intergalactic enforcer. Now, the story concept is Paul is on the run. Years after hiding, Paul becomes the target of a dangerous deep space recovery team. And from Earth to the cosmos, Graham and Clive are pulling into a high-speed galactic escape. New worlds and dangers, alien markets, massive starships, and unpredictable planets. Alright, there will be a ruthless hunter, so Florence Pugh's character adds constant pressure, and she tracks Paul across galaxies. If I'm not saying Florence's last name correctly, I do apologize. As you know, if you keep watching these, I'm horrible at people's names. I will never get them right. And yes, I should do some research to do it, but because I have attention deficit disorder and that, I will stay stuck down that rabbit hole for an eternity. So I will not be going down that rabbit hole. Sorry. What makes this fun is going to be a signature of returning humor, big sci-fi scale, friendship, and chaos will be at the core of this film. Alright? I think that'll be a great movie. That'll be really cool. It is important to say, though, at the end, of this, that this is based on fans' concepts and discussions, not an officially confirmed sequel. All right. So if I did mislead you, I'm sorry. But that sounds great. I reckon that'd be awesome. All right. Next, we got some Crimson Desert. Now, this is just a small little update for Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert has pulled off a turnaround on Steam, already reaching a very positive rating just days after release. After launching to a mixed reception, player sentiment has shifted quickly as more people spend time with the game. It's now sitting on an 80% positive score. Congratulations, Abyss. Love it. Reflecting a growing wave of approval. The change largely comes down to players getting a better feel for what the game actually offers as they explore its massive open world and dives into its systems. Many are realizing there's far more depth than initially impressions suggest. What once felt rough is now being reevaluated, and for a lot of players, it's started to click. Crimson Desert isn't just improving over time, it's quickly winning people over. Now, let me tell you something about Crimson Desert. A lot of people, now I've noticed this, a lot of people are struggling in the tutorial. Okay? They can't seem to figure out the puzzle. Now, I haven't played it. I have no idea. I have no idea about the thing they're talking about. Okay? But come on, guys. If you should be intelligent enough to be able to play the game. And if you're an RPG player from way back and you've played all these games and you think you're amazing at your Fortnite and all your other nonsense, you should be able to figure out a puzzle from a game. Alright? It doesn't require the IQ of 125 plus for you to unlock the puzzle. Alright? They wouldn't do that to people to make it too difficult. Now, from what I have been told, is that the tutorial actually walks you through what to do. So you're either not paying attention or you're extremely daft and you need to go back to PUBG. Okay? Now, if that's the case, fair enough. The game's not for you. But don't shit all over it and put it in the reviews, okay? If anything, if you're going to put anything down in the review, put down that you are not intellectually capable of playing such an amazing game. Okay? Just write, I'm a dumb shit, I couldn't figure it out, and then fucking leave, alright? That's fine. You can do that, alright? But for everyone else, this game looks amazing. It just looks fabulous, right? There's so much in it. Now, even if the tutorial does take you half an hour to nut it out, it's okay. Persevere. Push through, alright? From what I have read and everything that I've been seeing about this game, and it's amazing. Now, you're wondering, oh, how are you going to have an opinion on this? You haven't even played it. There's a simple reason for that. I'm fucking poor, okay? I do this for fun, okay? I just can't go out and drop $100 or $50 or even $30 on the latest game that just pops out, okay? I just can't do that. All right? I have to weigh up what I can and can't play. All right? So I'm sorry if you don't think my opinion is valid. I don't care. Okay? I do my research. I do read up on these things. I do look into stuff. I look at the reviews and I look at all the problems and all the articles that are coming out and I weigh it up and I give you my opinion. And that's what it is. It's my opinion. If you don't like it, don't listen. Really simple. Okay? And don't shit on other people's games. Don't shit on their hard work. Don't tell people that it's crap when it's bloody not. Alright? We don't want to hear that. And you're just ruining it for other people. And you're just being a little troll and we don't like those people, alright? Alright. Rant over. Sorry. Had to throw that in there. Now, to some happy news on my end, but sad news for the Epic team. I'm sorry, guys, but I've never liked your game. But Fortnite looks like is over. It looks like you might be over, boys. It looks like Fortnite actually might be shutting down, and winding out to the end of this year. You never know. But it looks like there's already been over 1,000 jobs laid off at Epic Games already on for Fortnite, all right? And from what I've been told, that's a third of their workforce. A third. Okay? I'm not sure what's happening over there, guys, but I have been harping for ages how toxic, nasty, how the V-Bucks and all the nonsense, all that stuff has been ruining and rotting the brains of children and draining bank accounts of parents, unwielding parents who have no idea what V-Bucks are or what Fortnite is or anything like that. And simply put, yeah, good riddance. Sorry. But the remaining we're going to the Epic Games has laid off over 1,000 employees yesterday, and now the remaining Fortnite staff are responding with one producer saying, "What come next is very hard and painful." Hard and painful? Let's see what he means by this. This article has been written by Tom Phillips. Fortnite staff who survived yesterday's mass cull of workers say they are unable to comprehend the impact of the game's future this year and beyond. Yesterday, Epic Games announced that it was making 1,000 team members redundant. In a statement, Epic boss Tom Sweeney blamed the job losses on the company spending significantly more than we're making amid a downturn in the interest in Fortnite, despite it remaining one of the most popular games in the world. In the hours that followed, numerous veteran Epic Game employees took to social media to confirm that they were among those impacted. These include senior and long-standing members such as design director Christopher Pope, principal engineer Evan Kinney, and lead writer Nick Valanka, all of whom have worked on Fortnite's gameplay, live events, and story for years. Now, for those people, for you 1,000 that have lost your job, I am sincere in this. I am sorry. I am sorry that you've lost your job. I'm sorry that that amazing journey has now gone for you, but when one door closes, another one will open, okay? It will. Just stay positive, guys. Keep working hard. Maybe all get together. There's 1,000 of you. Maybe everyone get together and create your own new studio and create your own new game and get out and destroy Epic Games. All right, just do it. Get out there. Don't let it put you down. Don't let it harm your life or your family or your mental health or anything like that. Get back out there and smash it, right? And just go out there and start kicking goals, all right? You guys have the talent. You have the team. You certainly have the numbers. It was 1,000 of you. All right, get together and take it back. All right, and create something that isn't toxic and nasty and that can succeed. All right, and good luck to all of you. I really hope. All right. Now, Vitaly Nayamushin, sorry, I don't know names. Our character art director who designed some of Fortnite's earliest characters, including its default mascot Jonesy, was also laid off, as was Devin Connors, a long-standing community manager at Rocket League Studios Psyonix. So it looks like they're going to cop a hiding too, the old, and I love Rocket League. I love Rocket League. I really do. Rocket League's just a great game. It's such a good game, you know. It doesn't seem like a good game. You look at it and go, nah. Once you play it, once you're in there, wow. It's so fun. It's so good. It's got a good learn curve to it as well. So you really have to learn how to play it. And to be good at it. Like, you really do. Okay, reflecting on the losses via a post on social media, Fortnite gameplay producer Robbie Williams? He just should go back to singing. Described yesterday as a brutal day at Epic, and that, quote, "What comes next is very hard and painful for those now jobless. But also the company's own staff who will now push on without 1,000 of their colleagues. Our team will have to pick up the pieces and try to keep moving forward. So will the people that their entire lives have just been destroyed because they lost their job. All right, so big heart out to all of them. All right? Big hearts out to them all. Give me some hearts in the chats. Come on, peoples. Don't be like that. Send some love to them all, right? But we cannot fully understand what kind of impact this will have on the game for the rest of the year and likely beyond. He continues to say, I'll continue to do my best to keep making the best game for you, he continued. And I'm confident that my peers feel the same. But please be patient with us as we navigate through this tough time and do our best despite this truly gut-wrenching loss. Yesterday's layoffs come just a week after the triumphant launch of Fortnite's long-awaited Chapter 7 Season 2, with the game's story and gameplay at a fresh high point following a lengthy wait for the new content. But it was also clear that Epic Games was not happy with the financial performance of the game in recent months, something which prompted the company to controversially raise the price of its lucrative V-Bucks in-game currency, prompting a huge backlash from players. So you're now going to save yourself over 1,000% worth of wages and increase the V-Bucks. Fuck you, Epic Games. Honestly, fuck you to the moon. Now what we need to do is clear, said Sweeney yesterday in his message to staff, telling them they need to build awesome Fortnite experiences with fresh seasonal content, gameplay, story, and live characters, or I'm gonna fire your ass. Accelerate developer tools with greater stability and capability as we evolve from Unreal Engine 5 and UEFN to Unreal Engine 6. Sweeney continues to say, we've had challenges delivering consistent Fortnite magic every season. Sweeney noted, but teased the next generation of Epic with huge launch plans towards the end of the year. Sweeney is set to hold a town hall meeting with staff tomorrow, Thursday, March the 26th, today, March 26th, to discuss next steps. Up your butt, Sweeney. I'm sorry. That was just... It's not all about the numbers, man. It ain't always about the numbers. It just ain't. But, hey, couldn't have happened to a nicer piece of shit. I'm sorry, Epic Games. Dude, sorry. I really don't like them. I really don't. Moving on. Oh, I'm so funny. I'm sorry. I'm a real harsh son of a bitch sometimes. We have a new epic action movie coming out starring the insatiable Chris Hemsworth. The action saga continues with Extraction 3, The Coldest Blood, I think it's called. Pushing the intensity beyond anything seen before. Chris Hemsworth returns as Tyler Rake, a relentless mercenary pulled back into danger after bravely surviving his last mission. This time the mission leads into the Arctic, where extreme cold and brutal enemies make survival nearly impossible. What's with everyone going to ice and snow and snowy stuff now? It's driving me a little nuts. It just seems to have a theme. Have you noticed that everything seems to follow themes? We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about themes later. Idris Elba also plays a ruthless commander, while Anna Taylor-Joy adds some mystery as a skilled operative with hidden motives. As Tyler fights through blizzards, elite soldiers, and betrayal, every moment becomes more intense and unpredictable. With explosive action, close combat. Oh, can I do radio voice there? With explosive combat action. With let me try that again there. With explosive action, close combat, and high stakes tension, the story delivers a relentless survival journey where every step risks failure. Ooh, I like that. Is that a good radio? That fucking sucked, didn't it? That's alright. You can tell me it sucked. I don't mind. It looks like it's gonna be good. I'm down for it. Okay, Tyler Rake faces deadly frozen war survival. I saw a thing. There's a meme here. I think it's the Scorched Earth from Tropic Thunder, where Ben Steller's there with the two babies and the two guys. Like, who left the fridge open? Hail to the king, baby. You want snow? That's hilarious. All right. Okay. Let's get to some local news. So, crikey, can I actually get in here? Yay. All right. Oh, I have a picture here. So it looks like Marvel Rivals Term 1 for the Australian Esports League high school phase. Looks like it happened last weekend. So, it looks like the Panthers won against the Mavericks. Looks like they had a forfeit. The Titans also won against the Infinity Stones. They forfeited as well. The Bombers won 2-0 against Phoenix Black. The Buddha Marvels were 2 against the MGS Gammas. All right. Then it went for the Panthers through to the Titans. Panthers beat the Titans 2-0, and the Bombers beat Marvels 2-0. It looks like the Trinity and Marvels went up against one another, or they're going up against one another in third place, I think that was, or they ended up in third place. Yes, and it looks like the Panthers, so the SPLC Panthers and the MKC Bombers, looks like they're going into the grand final, which is fabulous news. Congratulations to all you guys down there. So it was an eventful weekend, and we now have the third place and the grand finalists in the main bracket. We also now have our consolidation third place and grand finalists locked in. All right. If you want to view any of the playoffs and any of the standings, please go to the Australian Esports League.org.au /hs/standings. Okay. So check into those. Okay. That's fantastic. Now, let's jump into some Cyberpunk news. Cyberpunk 2077 isn't just back. It's expanding. Bigger than ever. That was a good radio voice. I like that one. Cyberpunk 2077, the board game, is bringing Night City to your table, and it's not just a simple board game. How yeah, love this stuff. Love it. I might just buy it. Raised $10 million on Game Found, deep story-driven mission set in Night City, tactical combat system and real strategy, full RPG-style progression, build and evolve your character. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but it originally started as a tabletop game. Yes, it was. It was like a tabletop game / Dungeons and Dragons type of RPG tabletop thingy. It was fucking great. It was a great game. And I played it when I was a kid. It was great. It was awesome. And it was sick. And now it looks like it's coming back. So yeah. After a long wait, deliveries finally begin in 2026. From digital comeback to tabletop domination, Cyberpunk is unstoppable. Unbelievable. That's going to be awesome. I might secure myself a copy, even though one broke. I might just, we'll see. Depends how much they are. All right. So, we are now going, okay. We now have a new article. Okay. Another article. Okay. Prime Video's new sci-fi series is borrowing a page from The Expanse's missing seasons. Okay, this is by Cathal Gunning. All right. While The Expanse might have ended a few years ago, Prime Video's upcoming show, The Captive's War, is picking up where one of its most intriguing storylines left off. Based on the novel series of the same name by author James S.A. Corey, The Expanse was a critically acclaimed sci-fi series that lasted 6 seasons between Sci-Fi and Prime Video. The Expanse was set in a future where humanity had colonized the rest of the solar system, and the show's ambitious, sprawling plot focused on the relationships between the Martian Congressional Republic, the MCR, on Mars, and the UNE, the United Nations of Earth, and Luna, on the Moon. As The Expanse's seasons continue, the show morphs from a political thriller into a bigger space opera. Now, appropriate enough, given its title, The Expanse expanded the show's focus with each new season, incorporating new characters and introducing new parts of the show's fictional universe. Now, I loved that about the show. It's like seriously, if you watched the first season and then jumped and watched another season, like 2, 3, 4, or 5, like or 6, you wouldn't think you're watching the same show. They are just so completely fucking different. All right. However, since the show was cancelled after 6 seasons, The Expanse never got around to properly adapting the Dark Gods. Now, the Dark Gods, these were a super powerful alien force that would have acted as the show's first extraterrestrial villains. While The Expanse earns many comparisons to the Star Trek franchise, one notable difference with this space opera was that all of the earlier villains had been humans until the introduction of the Dark Gods in the book series, of course. Now, I'm fairly certain the alien race they're speaking of were the ones that I think put out the protogen thing. Pretty sure. I think that's who they are. I didn't read the books. I did want to read the books. I think I bought the book for my wife, and I'm like, hey, can you read this? And then tell me all about it, because I read the way I talk really slowly. Okay. Unfortunately for viewers who felt that the 6-season Pace saga was incomplete, Corey stated a new multimedia franchise set in the world of The Expanse back in 2024. The release of Corey's novel, The Mercy of Gods, marked the start of the Captives Wars franchise, and the book begins with the human colony's invasion by the inscrutable evil alien empire with a hive mind, the Carricks. Carricks? Carryx. Carricks? Sounds like carrots. Yellow and green. Shut up. Alright. The Captives War may spark further demand to finish adapting The Expanse. Now, often compared to Ursula K. Le Guin's The Left Hand of Darkness and other ambitious sci-fi models, The Mercy of Gods expands the fictional universe of The Expanse, and its upcoming TV adaptation promises to act as a spiritual successor to The Expanse. The release is even set to reunite many of the original show's creative team. As such, fans of The Expanse can be sure that the Captives' War between its novels and TV adaptation will finally bring to life the extraterrestrial threat that was teased but never fully realized on screen in the original series. This means the Captives' War can build on The Expanse's universe without betraying the essence of the original series. Now, there's also a game. Sorry, my nose is... there's also a game by Owl Games, who are doing a, it's called Osiris is Born, in the expansive universe. So it's a video game. So hopefully that'll all spin in with one another. But yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm super keen for that, and I will watch it. So keep an eye out on it, kids. It'll be out when it'll be out. Okay? I hope so. Now, there's some Ubisoft news. Alright? Good old Ubisoft. Now, Ubisoft has done a lot of layoffs. They've lost a lot of people. They've done some rehiring. I think they were just clearing house, to be honest. I think they fired a whole bunch and then just put their jobs up on the thing and just hired new people back, because I think there were people in the way of the direction of where they wanted to go, which is kind of douchey, but, you know, Ubisoft is kind of douchey. Sorry, Ubisoft. That's my opinion. Ubisoft has officially confirmed, though, that Division 3 is now in full development, meaning the next big AAA shooter is officially happening. The game is being built for next-gen hardware, promising major upgrades in graphics, smoother gameplay, and a more immersive open-world experience. A new city setting, improved AI, deeper customization, and more tactical combat are expected to take things to the next level. Okay? Co-op and multiplayer modes could also be bigger and more advanced than ever before. No release date has been announced yet, but it's clear Ubisoft is going all in on this project. And from what I can see here, I see a picture of a Ferris wheel and a rather large church. I'm going to say this could be set in London, Britain, somewhere. That would be quite cool. Because the guys that are the agents, whenever there's a catastrophic something around the world somewhere, these guys are sent in to go and clean up. That's their job. All right, when everything else fails, when army fails, when everything else fails, these agents are sent in to clean up the mess. So cool, that's great. Now back to the small screen again. We got some Taylor Sheridan news. Are you ready? Are you ready for a good time? Taylor Sheridan's underrated 3-part action series gets epic return. Update from Stars after a 2-year wait. Oh my god. I loved this show. I've seen the first 2 seasons. It's brilliant. If you haven't, go and watch it now. Pretty sure it's from Paramount Plus. Okay? If not, get it on the box. And if you know what I mean when I say the box, you know what I mean. Wink. Wink. Taylor Sheridan's underrated action series, Lioness, roars back with an epic return update from its stars after it's a 2-year wait. Creator Taylor Sheridan, who serves as showrunner and has written all 16 episodes so far, the spy thriller, also known as Special Ops Lioness, premiered on Paramount Plus in July 2023, followed by Season 2 in October 2024. The series was eventually renewed for Season 3 in August 2025, though the wait for new episodes is nearing 2 years. Now, 7 months since its renewal. Now, you're probably wondering why. Well, because it's got Zoe. Shit, what's her last name? Oh. Saldana. Is that her name? Zoe Saldana? So she's been busy, bro. She's been real busy. Alright? Nicole Kidman. She's been busy. What's his name? Morgan Freeman. He's in it. He's been busy. Okay? A lot of these people have been busy. Alright? Even Jill. Jill's been busy. Okay? That's Bobby. Bobby. Okay. Lioness History has wrapped filming, which means it is likely premiered in late 2026. Actor James Jordan, who plays QRF team member Two Cups, shared a photo on set. There it is. Two Cups. So Two Cups is also what's his name? James Jordan. He's in Landman. He's in Yellowstone. He's in he's in pretty much everything Taylor Sheridan does. Jill Wagner. No, hi Jill. Love you, Jill. Jill Wagner, who plays QRF team leader Bobby, shares a slew of photos on Instagram and said that filming Season 3 Epic was done, so that's great. Can I show you a thing? There we go. There they are. Alright. Great. I'm glad they're all in there. Hey, I know that guy. Who's that guy? I know that guy. Where do I know him from? Okay, now, I'm not going to read her full post. If you want to, you can go on her Instagram. Check it out. The series follows Joe McNamara, played by Zoe Saldana, a senior case officer in charge of the CIA team known as the Lioness Program, which recruits female operatives to go undercover and fight the war on terror. The Special Ops Lioness cast also includes Lisla Del Olivero, Dave Annabelle, LaMonica Garrett, Austin Cabot, Jonah Wharton, Stephanie Nair, Hannah Love Lena, Nicole Kidman, Morgan Freeman, Thad Luckenbill, Michael Kelly, and Genesis Rodriguez. Okay. Season 1 got some mixed reviews, rating in 54, Rotten Tomatoes score. The critics praising Zoe's very strong energy, though they found the special ops element unoriginal and unconvincing. However, Season 2 earned much better score in audiences that, it was actually pretty good, that one. And I thought the first one would do really good because it pretty much started out as the member being in a domestic violent situation, and the Marines, she ran into a Marines retreat center, and it saved her. and she was just as tough as nails, so it was really good. So, really get into that, guys. It is a great show. If you want to read up more on that or any other information, please go to Catastrophic Level Events Facebook page. All the articles are slapped in there. Just click on them, read away, and have some fun. All right. Now we got some updates on. We got an update on now. GTA 6. You want to hear some GTA stuff? Do you? All right. Just this once. All right. Just this once. Oh shit! Over there. Get wrong things here. GTA 6 might introduce a full co-op story. You heard it here first. New reports suggest Grand Theft Auto 6 could feature a 2-player story mode, letting you experience the entire narrative with a friend, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or whoever. I'm kind of excited. I'll play it with my wife. What does this mean? This means, play the story together, complete missions side by side, freely explore Vice City as a duo, build and share a criminal empire. Why is this huge, you say? It's the first for the GTA story mode. It's going to be a first. They've never done this before. And it could completely change how the story is experienced. It'll also make the world feel more dynamic and alive. Okay? Still, this is just a rumor. Rockstar Games has not confirmed anything yet. But if it turns out to be true, it just might redefine co-op storytelling in open world games. Okay? So, it's a rumor. It isn't real. But you never know. Alright? You never know. Alright? And it looks like Splinter Cell, the remake from Tom Clancy, has officially confirmed it is bringing back the stealth classic. Ubisoft has officially confirmed that the Splinter Cell remake is bringing the legendary stealth franchise back to its roots, and fans could not be more excited. After years of silence, the remake promises a return to classic slow-paced tactical stealth game mode that has made the original games iconic. Built from the ground up using modern technology, the game will focus on true stealth mechanics where players rely on shadows, patience, precision instead of fast-paced action. Ubisoft also revealed major upgrades including advanced lighting and shadow systems, improved AI and level design, and more immersive stealth-based missions. With Sam Fisher and his iconic night vision goggles returning, this remake could redefine stealth gaming for the next generation. Nice. Sounds brilliant. Sounds absolutely brilliant. That is the news, everybody. Thank you for sticking around for the news. I know it went a little bit long. Oh, g'day on Holy Spirit. How are you, buddy? Doing all right? Echo. Yeah, I know there's an echo. I'm sorry. That's just the way things are, unfortunately. Yeah. Probably really annoying. But yes. Yeah, let's see how that all goes. Yeah. Alright, that sounds amazing. We're going to go for a quick short break. Okay. Let me put you on a BRB and we'll see you shortly after the break. Then we might jump into some Star Citizen and float around the verse. No worries, I'm Seth Vinree. That is your news for this Thursday in gaming and esports. See you after the break. What's going on, everybody? G'day, I'm back. Hi. Crikey. That was disastrous. What happened there? Seems broken. Let me refresh. There we go. That's better. Bloody refresh. Hi all. Alright, just had to refresh that because that looked awful. How is everyone? Well, goodness gracious. So how you all been? I hope everyone's been good. It didn't look like I have a lot of people on the night, so that's alright. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Put these on. Oh no. Are you really serious? Tell me I have to do an update. Gosh. No way. Right. Okay. Right. Yes, acknowledge. Yes. Right. Okay. Now, that should work. Right? Yes? No, yes? Yes, no? Update. Yeah. Quick little update. Right. Well, I'm wondering, yeah, there's some volume issue. I don't seem to be able to speak very loudly for my thing. I wonder what is happening. Try that. Is that better? Yeah? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Stop it. So how is everyone? Everyone's great. Everyone's doing really well. Feel free to jump in the chat and say g'day. Say hi. I don't mind if there's lurkers about. Just watching. You don't want to say anything. Just say hi. Hello. Please. Someone says I'm being inactive, and that's a lie. Shut up. It's not a lie. I am not lying. I am active. I'm very active. I do have this update though that I've got to do. That's kind of fun. Silly. So, over here. Hi everyone. Let's put some stickers. Let's put some stuff on the thing. Oh, I did some things. Oh god. I made some emotes. I don't know if anybody's interested in my emotes. Be nice if I could see them, but I can't because for some reason this is, I don't know, not working. Lucy Horns, there we go. Chat. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Lucy Horns. I've got Lucy Horns, and I've got Metal as Fuck. There we go. Metal AF. There we go. You guys can use these if you like. You just chuck them in there. That's so sick, eh? Oh, I'm a 1 month subscriber, am I? What? And then there's a cheer. You cannot cheer in your own channel. Oh, boo. Boo. And here's another one. What's that one? That's just happy. I've got to fix the names. You know what? This has got a 16 gigabyte update, so guess what? Not playing it. Not tonight. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I should have prepared that earlier. Yeah. Well, I did. I looked and it wasn't there. So that update has just dropped in the last few hours, I think. So I was playing it earlier, but I wasn't. So good. Oh. Yeah. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I've been playing another game called The Isle. So I'm a dinosaur, and I'm kind of liking it. I'm supposed to be playing with friends. That friend works really hard. And he's on like night shifts. I don't see him. And then like messages me at like 4 in the morning. He's like, "I just got home. Let's game." I'm like, "No." Oops. Let's have a look. See. Let's look at the update. So we've got a Star Rupture update. Let's have a look. See, it looks like hello convicts, long time no see. Don't worry, there is something we've been preparing for you behind the scenes. It's a little movie. Yes, the first update to Star Rupture's early access is coming. It will feature. Come on in. Why? It looks like new playable areas, new buildings, resources, wildlife, new elements, corporations, levels, and some game mechanics. The update will be released on Steam as a free early access expansion, and the official release date will be announced soon. Stay tuned. This update will increase the map size and unlock unlockable zones, points of interest, 2 new resources, new featured zip line, development stations, tier buildings, higher tier buildings, 6 new higher tier buildings, 9 new buildings, some new wildlife, new expanded corporation levels and rewards, and a new production pipeline with over 40 plus new items. Look at that cute little bugger. Look at him. Look at him. Isn't that cute? In here, Cody. Cute little marsupial with a fucking plant tail. That's kind of weird. Like, you guys can't see that on TikTok. There you go. Check it out. That's kind of cute. He's a little cutie. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Now, we've also got a Cranky Frank plush, which is now available on, what do you call it? I don't know. I forget what the game's called. Schedule 1. Alright. The public test branch looks like it's up and done. There's some maintenance from the front, but no one really plays that anymore. We also got some. The End of the Abyss has happened at Lost Ark. There's also a weather date at schedule, more front maintenance. There, not a lot actually happening in the world of everything. So, looks like Vinree's got an update though. Let's have a look at the update. The update. It doesn't say what the update is, to be honest. No, it doesn't say what the update's about. Okay. Weird. Looks like Greyzone's got an update. Schedule 1, Rupture, Vinree, Dune Awakening, Lost Ark. Life. Okay. But, you know what? Since it looks like everything is sort of just not really, I don't know, look like there's not a lot happening. I do have my dinner in front of me. I think I'm going to go and eat it. So, what we'll do is we'll just cancel the gameplay tonight, and that's okay. That's fine. We can do that. I just want to thank everybody for joining me. You know, and you know, we're going to get into some gameplay during the week. We've got, like I said, we've got plenty of things to update, which I probably should have been. Like, I swear I checked this yesterday, and there was nothing that needed an update. So maybe like Wednesdays, like Wednesday nights or midnights updates, because I didn't touch this computer all day today, to be honest. I think I probably should have. I will get on top of this. I am sorry, but we will get on top of this. We will upgrade everything. We will update everything, and we'll get sorted, and then we'll do some gameplay. But tomorrow night is Friday Fight Night, so what we'll do is probably some Greys over the top. Might do some over the top. We'll do some Hell Let Loose as well. I think I might just do some Hell Let Loose. That's kind of that's it. We'll see how that. We'll do some warplay. I'm thinking getting Battlefield 6. Because I think that'd be cool for Friday Fight Night as well. But I'm trying to see if we can get onto some more Hell Let Loose stuff. But Vietnam should be dropping soon, and I'm kind of hoping to get stuck into that. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, let's end the cast. I hope you have had a great week. We are here 6 o'clock every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night with esports, gaming news, and updates from local to around the world, and you know, television, TV, and everything else. We love doing it for you guys. We hope we're going to keep growing in this channel and like that. But everyone here from Catastrophic Level Events, including me, Seth, Vinree, be excellent to each other. We love you all. Stay cool. We'll see you tomorrow night for Friday Fight Night from 6 p.m. onwards. From everyone here, good night. I'll see you soon. Thank you.